The sandwich was turkey and Swiss on rye, unremarkable except for the fact that Maya Torres carried it through the pneumatic doors of Sector 7's main combat arena like it was the most important thing in the world. The bread was still warm from the synth baker, and she took careful bites as she navigated the throng of screaming spectators, their neural implants pulsing with excitement, feeding their emotions directly into the arena's atmospheric processors. She hadn't meant to come here. Her shift at the quantum relay station didn't end for another 3 hours, but the message had been clear: your brother is fighting. Come now. The arena floor sprawled below her like a wound in the earth, circular, vast, and stained with the residue of 1,000 battles. This wasn't the sanitized combat of the upper districts, where contestants fought with dampening fields and medical drones hovering at the ready. This was the crater, where cybernetic enhancement met flesh in brutal symphony, where men and women fought for credits, glory, or simply survival. Maya spotted him immediately. Jace Torres, her younger brother by exactly 17 minutes, stood in the eastern gate cage. His augmented arms gleamed under the harsh sodium lights, pistons and synthetic muscle fiber coiled beneath translucent polymer skin. He'd gotten new modifications since she'd last seen him: broader shoulders, reinforced spine plating that caught the light like insect carapace. The opponent emerged from the western gate. Konstantin Vex, the reigning champion for 3 consecutive seasons. His modifications were legendary: combat grade, military surplus, the kind you couldn't get legally anymore. His left eye was a targeting computer, his right arm a grotesque masterpiece of hydraulic brutality. Maya finished her sandwich as the bell rang, not a bell really, but a sonic pulse that rattled teeth and made the air shimmer. She didn't flinch. Growing up in the industrial warrens, you learned not to flinch. Jace moved first. His speed was inhuman, a blur of chrome and determination. But Vex was faster. The champion's counterstrike should have ended it, a hydraulic punch that could crack reinforced concrete. Should have. But Jace's new spine plating absorbed the impact, distributed it across his skeletal frame in a way that made Maya's engineering mind appreciate the craftsmanship even as her heart seized with fear. The fight devolved into chaos. Blood and coolant mixed on the arena floor. The crowd's neural feedback created a psychic roar that made reality feel thin, permeable. Maya watched her brother fight with a precision that shouldn't have been possible, each movement calculated by the combat algorithm running in his cortical implant. But algorithms couldn't account for desperation, for the feral need to prove something to the world. When Jace's fist finally connected with Vex's temple, the targeting computer in the champion's eye exploded in a shower of sparks and biological matter. Vex dropped like a building coming down, and the arena fell silent for exactly 3 seconds before erupting into pandemonium. Maya was already moving, pushing through the crowd with the same calm determination she'd used to eat her sandwich. Security tried to stop her at the floor entrance, but her authorization codes, forged during a boring night shift, got her through. Jace stood over his fallen opponent, chest heaving, his augmented arms dripping with blood that wasn't his. The referee was approaching with the title belt, that gaudy symbol of victory in a world that had forgotten what victory actually meant. Maya reached her brother and punched him in his non-augmented shoulder. "You idiot," she said. "You beautiful, stupid idiot." He grinned, blood on his teeth, and draped the still dripping belt over her shoulders. "Couldn't have done it without you, sis. Those spine mods you designed." "I designed them for industrial work," she interrupted, but she was smiling now too, even as she pressed her hand against the wound in his side that his adrenaline was keeping him from noticing. "Come on, champion. Let's get you fixed up before you bleed out and ruin your moment." As they walked toward the medical bay, Maya looked down at her shirt. Blood bloomed across the fabric like dark flowers. She should have felt disgust, fear, something appropriate to the situation. Instead, she felt only the fierce pride of watching her brother refuse to be crushed by a world designed to break people like them. The sandwich had been good. The victory was better.